What's up guys, I'm Shane and this is Spare Change. If you're a movie fan or an audio and video fan and want to keep up with what's new with 4K content or audio and video tech, hit the subscribe button for new weekly videos. Now before we kick off the review, I've got to say thank you to all of our Patreon supporters who helped us make this digital purchase possible so that we can do this review. Thanks guys. In for a review today, we have Bumblebee on iTunes 4K streaming. I won't be discussing the movie itself. I'm just going to share with you my thoughts on the video and the audio quality. Now for a few tech specs. The movie was shot in 3.4K. It's got a 2K DI. It's rated PG-13. Runtime is 114 minutes. Aspect ratio is 185:1, so this will fill your screen if you're watching on a television. Image quality I thought looked pretty good. There are some truly 4K sharp scenes in this movie. The up-close digital work done on all the Transformers were incredibly detail-rich. If you've seen the previous movies, then you'll know how textured and battle-worn each robot can look. Every ding and dent and rusty surface on Bumblebee was rendered almost flawlessly. The CGI also blended in almost perfectly and looked like they could actually be real. Detail on the real-life actors also revealed tons of finely rendered nuances, such as pores, blemishes, and individual strands of hair. Clothing textures and backgrounds were also clean and crisp, right down to the little pebbles of sand on the beach. Now, not everything looks tremendous, because I did find a lot of softness to the image as well. I'm not sure if it's because it's a digital stream, so we'll have to compare when the physical disc comes out. HDR and Dolby Vision also look really good. The standout scenes are of course going to be anything that takes place on Cybertron. Colors were richly saturated, and black levels gave the image some three-dimensional pop. Spectral highlights from explosions and sparks were eye-catching, although I have seen better in the last movie. Now, black levels were solid for the most part, but I did think there were some grayish blacks in a few scenes. Again, maybe just because it's a digital stream. Audio was done in Dolby Atmos, and I gotta say, I was kinda underwhelmed by this mix. I was expecting some crazy overhead effects in Chapter 1's Cybertron battle, but I barely heard a thing up there. There were a few overhead flyovers which should have had something up top, but again, I got nothing. Yes, I double-checked my test tones and put my head up by the speakers, and all I really got was some light ambiance. So yeah, this is another disappointing Atmos soundtrack. Now, if this was strictly a 7-channel mix, I gotta say that I've heard better movement between channels in the previous movies as well. So not only were height channels light, so were the sides and surrounds. Bass response, however, was demo-worthy. There's some crazy low-end hard-hitting transients here. Explosions went extremely deep, and every time a Transformer would transform, it would shake the whole room. Dialogue was solid and always intelligible, so no issues on that front. So for audio, I'm gonna go with a 7. Atmos effects were sparse, and so were the lower surrounds. Now, if you like a loud, bombastic movie experience, then this movie has definitely got you covered. Just audio movement and discrete effects could have been so much better. I'm not sure if the physical disc would be better, so we'll just have to wait and see. For video, I'm gonna go with an 8.5. There's some great 4K crispiness going on here. I didn't find this movie to be bold or vivid, but HDR was decent. It can be soft at times, but that might just be because it's a digital stream. Now, if you guys have watched this on iTunes or on Vudu, let us know what you thought about the audio and video quality. Be sure to follow us on social media, and if you want to support the channel and place your review requests, then stop by our Patreon page. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again in the next video.